And welcome back to Runescape, Quest 84, Mourning's End, Part 1, Episode 3. You're better than to wear non-regulation. Sorry, I'm new around here. Oh, you know the drill, lose the gear, I'll let it pass this time. What do you mean? The guy gave this to me. This is regulation. Also, apparently I have the timbers of an elf. Or they literally just don't care about my voice. You think they'd be able to tell. Have you finished with the sheep yet? Yes, it is done. When is next? It's good to see your enthusiasm. I was going to get one of the others to do this job, but as you were here. Not quite a while since anyone got ill from the plague, so I would like you to see it to the people do. But the plague doesn't exist. How am I meant to do that? You never tried this before, but some joker put something in our food not too long ago that gave us all symptoms akin to those of the plague. Oh, that was me. Find out what it was we were poisoned with. You could reproduce the effects. If done right, the poison should not be fatal and could help restock our dwindling supply of cheap labor. We can never remove the infected citizens. Solution should be easy enough because the city walls, no one can grow their own food. All food here comes from one of 3 government supply points. Let me get this clear. You want me to A, find out who poisoned you, B, find out what they poisoned you with, C, find out how to make the poison, D, produce enough poison to affect a lot of people, E, and finally contaminate the food stores with the poison. This husband is correct. Only 2 of the stores need to be affected. I would help you, but I'm not a biologist. In return, you have fulfilled the task. Yes, sir. It's a damn good thing I know who did it. I'll go speak with them, and I'll give them a stern talking to right now. Alright. And something tells me... I barely even know what Metallica is. Let's see. Food stores. I don't know why YouTube is banned on, saying. Okay, this is actually a lot more complicated than I thought. Never mind. I guess that makes sense, because what they are, they're grain sacks that I can't seem to see right now. Oh, fuck. This is not fun. Never mind. This is, if you remember, the whole making that special toothpaste. I need a singular rotten apple. Okay, for a second I was like, why do I have a bunch of rotten apples apparently in my bank? Big book. Oh, bangs. Coal. I didn't actually mess it up last time, so we should be good. Barrel. I probably need to fill this with coal tar, but it doesn't tell me yet, so... Hello again, Alina. How dare you enter my house, Mourner? Get out! Alina, it's me, Cooklink. Oh, sorry, Cooklink. I didn't recognize you on that Mourner gear. How's it going? Alright, but I could do with your help. What's the problem? I've been asked to produce a poison based on rotten apples. I doubt any poison based solely on apples, rotten or not, would be very effective. Well, I put a rotten apple in the Mourner stew. I'm told that the effect of it was much like the symptoms of the plague. And that sounds like they were ill from some sort of toxin. And there was a mold of some sort that had the effect, not the rotten apple itself. What do you need it for? I need to poison large food store in order to get the Mourner's trust. That's awful. I can't help you in such an endeavor. If I don't gain the trust of the Mourners, then the people of West Ordorn will have a much worse time than the effects of the toxin. Alina, trust me. I think you should tell me what's going on. I'll start from when we found out that the plague was a hoax. After returning to Ordorn, I visited the king to tell him our discovery. And as you can guess, he already knew about the plague being deception. I knew it, but why? I guess we never told her. Nethys told me that while his brother was exploring the realm west of here, he was taken by the Dark Lord, forced him to drink from the Chalice of Eternity. That's still bullshit, because the Chalice of Eternity is in Baxter and Waterfall, and it always was. Told us corrupted him. You don't sound too sure about that. Where his alignment lay matters little now. You must understand I was acting on the best information I had at the time, but I jump ahead of myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story. He lets us it's true fact, you know, it's not a story. He has to explain to me that in order to stop the Dark Lord, we need to stop his brother, and to do that, we need to find a way to the West Realm. Well, I was led through a cave system packed full of traps. It was led right under the weapon man to the west. At its heart was an evil mage named Ivan. He held the Well of Voyager while traveling to the Western Realm. My guide went a little mad, and, well, to cut it a long story short, I eventually had to destroy Ivan. This saved my guide and gave us access to the well. Unfortunately, Ivan had messed with the magic of the well and mages would need to repair it. I returned to Galathus, who told me he'd see... Wow, we did do a bunch of stuff in this quest line already, haven't we? And we're only about halfway through it, actually. And, he'd see to fixing the well. Sometime later, I received a summons to meet King with Galathus. King informed me the well was repaired and that I could try to go and deal with his brother. He said I could expect help from his ally when I got there. Once more, I passed through the warren of traps on the mountain, this time passing through the Well of Voyage. Eventually led me to a land known by its inhabitants as Tirunwan. There are people beyond the mountain range? People, yes, but not like you or I. I was just coming to them. Where was it? Oh, yes. I was only in the woods of Tirunwan a short while when I caught in a fight between two factions of elves. Elves? Really? I thought they had gone from this land. No, they're still here in some form of civil war, too, it seems. It's back to the story. Luckily, the winning side in the fight was my contact. Lath's ally with one of the elf factions? Yes, I didn't think about it at the time, but it did strike me as a little odd after I thought about it. Anyway, a plan was devised to blow up King Tyrus, a plan I was successfully in carrying out. As I said, I was acting on the best information I had available at the time. And I left Tirunwan to return here and inform King Athos that his brother was dealt with, carrying a magically sealed message from the elves. On my return journey to Lath's castle, I was confronted by an elf from the Rebel faction. He knew a great deal about me and my deeds. He also knew the message I carried. He cast a spell on the message that let me open it. What did it say? It told of how King Arthur once reclaimed the land given by his father to the Knights of Camelot, and of a deal between the elves and the king promising to help the Dark Lord in this endeavor. I knew he was up to no good, but how could he side with anything that calls itself the Dark Lord? That was my thinking too, so I agreed to go and meet with the leader of the Elven Rebellion. He literally is just pissed off about the fact that his dad gave the Sinclair castle to the Knights of Camelot. That's literally, from what I understand, the only reason why he's doing this is because he's a spoiled-ass brat who thinks other spoiled-ass brats deserve a cut in pie. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of pie. Where I spoke with an elf named Erwin, he revealed to me that one of our mourners are not quite what we three are. In fact, they are elves who follow the Dark Lord. I was asked when to infiltrate them and find out their plan. I managed to fool them into thinking I was a new recruit, which is no small task in itself. I think I need to win the trust of the head mourner before they will tell me anything useful. And so my story ends here. That's some tales, so what now? I guess I'll follow the head mourner's instructions until they let me in on the plan. Alright, I'll help. You better be right about this, and I better make sure you get this toxin right so no one dies. Bring me a sample of rotten apple to examine, and I'll also see if I can make a counteractant for the toxin. Alright, I'll be back shortly with a rotten apple for you. Is that you, Cooklink? Yes, it's me. You have a sample of rotten apple for me? Yes, I have it right here. Oh. Yeah, alright, then let's get started. Start some tests on the apple. Take a while, come back in a bit, and I should be able to tell you all about this toxin. Alright, then I better leave you to it. Chemistry. Everything good? How's it going, Elena? You can creep on people on all that gear. Where was I? Oh, yes. May I test a small sample of the toxin? It's a byproduct of the mold that grows on these apples. It's not fatal, so I can't think it shouldn't be necessary. How big is the store you're gonna affect? And contaminate the 2 distribution points. That's over half the food in West are doing. You're gonna need a huge amount of toxin to do that. So you're gonna need to refine it too, or people will notice rotten apples in amongst the food they're buying. It's starting to sound a little tricky. Can't you make it for me? I would, but I don't have the right equipment here to do anything in bulk. But all the right, anyways. Alright then, tell me the process and I'll get started. Alright then, first thing you can do is mash up a lot of rotten apples, then you'll need to dissolve the toxin into liquid that has a very low evaporation point, some form of solvent. So, you know, it'll evolve, disseminate into the air. So about a book on explosives that discusses something perfect for this job, but I don't remember who told me about it. Sorry, I can't be more help. Where was I? Yes, next, this solvent can be strained out. This should leave you with a solution of the toxin solvent. Then heat the mixture to evaporate the solvent. Be careful when they get flames, as the solvent will be highly flammable. Please tell me that doesn't mean there's a chance that you have to redo everything because the solvent decided to blow up. Once all that's done, you'll be left with the white powder. Be very careful not to breathe in or ingest this, as this is our toxin. Isn't that anthrax? That's all it is it? Why isn't everything ever easy? Here, this may help. Hands you a large sieve. You want to check out the orchard just north of the city? I hear no one scented it since the blight infected the trees there. What is the blight? That sounds a lot worse than the plague. Oh, great tea. Or up an apple. I don't know what I'm doing. I use a barrel. Oh! There are multiple barrels here. On apples, and now we gotta mash them. Northwest. Wow, okay, we're just doing that. Okay, that's gonna be for this episode though, so enjoy this video, you know what to do. See ya.